A few interesting facts about this year's Tour de France. It's the 50th anniversary of the Tour finish on the Champs-Élysées in Paris. 50 years from this year on. It is also the 50th anniversary for the polka dot jersey for the best climber and the white jersey for the best neo-professional or young professional. 50 years. The first Tour de France winner after the World War II is Jean Roby. And we passed his statue in Normandy. The birthplace of Jacques Anquetil, yes, is Rouen. Total distance, 3,320 kilometers, 4 mountain regions, Massif Central, followed by the Pyrenees, followed by the Alps and the Jura region. 7 flat stages, 6 mountain stages, with 5 mountaintop finishes and 6 hilly stages, plus the 2 time trials. We have a total of 51,550 vertical meters, which is more or less like they do almost every year. But it is a lot. It is a lot. Just remember, the highest mountain on Earth, the Mount Everest, is 8,800. Is it 84 or 48 in the end? I always mix that up. But I believe it's 8,800.
48, yeah, I think you're right.
48, yeah, 48. So they go up that, 5 times, 6 times almost. So yeah, that is a lot of climbing. Alrighty. And I can't wait. And I also believe we might see a more exciting Tour de France because I don't think Pogacar is that dominant like the other years. Jonas's crash was way earlier this year, so he had more time to recover and be ready. Remco, after last year's third place Tour de France, he became double Olympic champion, so he will be motivated. He will be ready. He will be also full of confidence. We got a new player with Lipovic. Roglic, maybe Voigt want to have one very last go at it. Ben O'Connor as an outside dark horse. So there's more than one contender, and every series has to come to an end. And Tadej winning 2 years, or last year winning so dominantly, I don't see it being that easy for him this year. I think the Tour will be much more thrilling and exciting than we actually expected to be in the moment.
What do you think of Lipovic? You're German, he's German. We've been missing a German at the top echelon of the sport for a few years.
Yes, we did. We had a few promising talents, but none ever came up to really that level. I mean, you got to be a special breed to be able to be top 3, even top 6, top 5 in the Tour de France. There is not many people on a planet who has the physical ability to actually do that. So, and I'm not sure what Bora or Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe wants to do. If they want him to be the first lieutenant for Roglic, or if they go, you know what, we just go all in and you do whatever you want. We back you up, Florian Lipovic. If you finish 3rd, 4th, we're happy. If you break down the middle of it, you finish 14th, we are still happy. Just go and explore yourself because he's young. He also comes from a ski sport. He did a biathlon before. So who knows where the limit is for him? Maybe you give him a blanco check, like a carte blanche, and go, you know what? Just go and explore yourself. Whatever comes out of it, we will be happy with that. But then again, it's the Tour de France. Nobody does experiments at the Tour de France. You can do that in Giro d'Italia or maybe the Vuelta, but the Tour de France, it's too important. So I wonder if they go in there with Roglic and Lipovic as leaders, we will have the answer soon.
I mean, Roglic hasn't finished the Tour de France since 2020.
I know. But then again, also, that series has to come to an end. I mean, he cannot crash out every single time or become sick or whatever. But, well, the Giro, same story, 4 times, crashed 4 times. Of course, you go, you know what? I had enough. I mean, it's a tragedy almost. Roglic is such an accomplished rider. He won every bigger race on the planet except the Tour de France. I mean, the Vuelta he won 4 times now, I believe. The Giro d'Italia, he won the Tour of the Basque Country and whatnot. He won a lot of big races. Liège-Bastogne-Liège. Just the Tour de France is always escaping him. So yeah, it would be.
And Tour of Denmark.
Yeah, that's a big race as well. Correct. That is a big race as well. Well, he maybe need to focus on that. Forget about the Tour de France. Go to Denmark instead.
Yeah, no. Apparently, you have to be Belgian to win that race in the last few years. So, I mean, Jens, we've talked about the route, and we have this fascinating situation that we've kind of alluded to with Jonas Vingegaard and Tadej Pogacar looking so dominant. And obviously, they duked it out at the Criterium de Dauphiné. But I feel like you were almost in this position in 2010 that you are against this all-conquering rider, Alberto Contador, but you guys had the strongest team.
Well, both teams have a big budget. UAE, I believe, biggest budget of all of the teams. So they have quite the resources to not only prepare the races in the most perfect way, but also buy really good riders. So with Ayuso or Adam Yates as a domestique, I mean, really, that is actually quite some serious quality. Jonas is having a good team as well. So I believe in terms of teams, it's more or less balanced. If Wout van Aert is in good shape, he is back at the Tour de France. He is a really important asset for the more flat stages or medium mountain stages for positioning Jonas, protecting Jonas from any sort of stress. He could be really playing a crucial role there. If he is in good shape, he is better than anybody else in Tadej Pogacar's team for the same role, right? And but don't forget, we mentioned it before, he did win the stage or the Mont Ventoux before. So if it comes to it, he can climb pretty well also. So he is maybe a key factor in Jonas Vingegaard's try to win the Tour de France, to have Wout van Aert in good shape on his side. But then again, it adds another luxury problem. Wout van Aert, it's not Joe Average. He likes to help, but he also wants to have at least one day for himself to win a Tour de France stage for himself. I mean, he is one of the 5 superstars of our sport, or maybe it's 6 now with Mats Pedersen winning all the time as well. He is also one of the superstars of our sport now. So it's Jonas, it's Pogacar, it's Remco Evenepoel for the GC, and Mathieu van der Poel, Wout van Aert, Mats Pedersen for the one-day races or stages. So if you have Wout van Aert in a team, that gives you a lot of horsepower extra, but also the guy is a winner, the guy is a champion. He wants to win one day as well. So how do you make everybody happy? That is maybe a challenging problem as well. When Pogacar is at a race, it is Pogacar or nobody. He is the captain, and there's not even a question about it. Like things like at the Giro Italia, are they going to go for Adam Yates? Maybe Ayuso, Isaac Del Toro, or Brandon McNulty? That question does just not exist when Pogacar is at a race. It's Pogacar and nothing else. That makes it very clear and simple for them. They don't have a sprinter. They don't try for anything but yellow jersey with Tadej. So that's very clear and easy for them. But then again, I rather have Wout van Aert on my side, but have the, in quotation marks, complicated problem to make him happy, to give him a stage one day. So I believe there's a slight advantage for Visma Lease bike here.
Do you think UAE are stronger in the climbing? We saw it last year that they kind of isolated Jonas quite a lot, and Almeida, very strong, finished 4th. Yates was used a number of times as a very good tactical pawn. And Visma, they have Matteo Jorgensen, Sepp Kuss. That's kind of their lead support in the climbs. But even there, I feel like maybe UAE are stronger.
Yes. I mean, we have seen other parts where Tadej was sometimes earlier years, relatively early, isolated in the big mountains. He had to do a lot by himself. That is different now. He got a strong line of riders helping him to win the tour, or to win any given GC. Sepp Kuss had his prime when he did all 3 Grand Tours one year and ended up winning the Vuelta a España. He is still a very solid rider, but maybe he's missing 1 or 2% of his best shape. Jorgensen is taking over. Matthieu Jorgensen is super strong. He is a really good, solid rider. So I believe they can count on him. No, I don't think there's too much of difference. And you know, by the end of the day, it is just cycling. It's on rocket science. You got to cross the white line first, and then you win. So even if Tadej Pogacar has still 5 riders left, Jonas sits on the wheel and beats Tadej on the line, then Jonas will win the Tour de France, even though he is, for the last 5 kilometers, by himself. He just needs to be stronger than Tadej Pogacar, either on the flats, in the time trials, uphill or flat time trial, or on a mountain. At one certain moment, you got to be stronger than your opponent to gain time. So the team is important to defend it or prepare your attack, but you can take the jersey without a team. You cannot really defend it without a team, but to take a stage, to take the yellow jersey, you follow the best rider and beat him at the end. It's pretty simple sometimes. I mean, in theory, you know.
What would you do to try and catch out Tadej? You were talking about in Lille, Dunkirk, you've got crosswinds there. I mean, Tadej was at the UAE Tour, so he knows how to ride crosswinds. And then the time trials has kind of been sometimes Jonas, sometimes Pogacar. And then we thought last year that the weakness for Pogacar was a lot of climbs after each other, but that